In contrast, Fulham have lost their last 4 Premier League games, conceding 15 goals in the process, and generally finding the step up to the highest level of the English game very difficult this season. And whilst it's far from a full-strength Manchester City team they face tonight, Fulham must eliminate the cheap mistakes which have led in the process, and generally finding the step up to the highest level of the English game very difficult this season. And whilst it's far from a full-strength Manchester City team they face tonight, Fulham must eliminate the cheap mistakes which have littered their defensive game if they're to become the 4th London club to make the quarter-finals of this competition this season. And just like the last round at Oxford, Guardiola makes 10 changes from his previous Premier League 11. That was only last Monday, the 1-0 win at Wembley against Tottenham. Only John Stones remains from that 11. 19-year-old goalkeeper Aro Muric gets his 2nd successive start. This competition, Guardiola... 3 changes for Fulham from their 3-0 home defeat at Bournemouth at the weekend. In come Tom Kearney to captain the team, along with Andre Frank, Zambo Anguissa and Luciano Vietto. Out go Maxime Le Marchand, Abubakar. Second half of last season on loan at the club. Permanent move from Newcastle in the summer. Here we go then, Manchester City in their usual sky blue strip. And here's De Bruyne. Just trying to catch the goalkeeper out, I think, at his near post, but he had that post guarded, Sergio Rico. Smart effort this from the intelligent Kevin. Picked by Leroy Sané. In goes Gabriel Jesus, and Tim Ream out by De Bruyne. Just too high for Jesus. The referee, Martin Atkinson's whistle in evidence. They'll defend from about 25 metres from Fulham's goal. Useful ball in here. Company showing interest in it. And Diaz deflected and in. Well, Brahim Diaz will certainly be claiming it. His shot was on target, but it took a big deflection to wrong foot the goalkeeper, Sergio Rico. Great moment for the 19-year-old Spaniard. But tough luck here on Fulham. I think it would have been an easy set. Lovely turn from Gabriel Jesus. Players on offer in the middle. And it was very nearly turned in for a second by Diaz. It was a good save, instinctive stop. Nilo. Lovely ball to Sané. And Foden over the top. But eye-catchingly good from Manchester City. And Fulham are on the rack here. De Bruyne is ahead of Seri here. Odoi with a clearance. Goals in their 10 Premier League games so far this season. Here's Sané. Fabian Delph coming under pressure. It will be Kevin De Bruyne. Well, it was dipping, but not enough. Just a little grimace from the bell. In by De Bruyne, away by Fosu Mensah. Still Kevin De Bruyne. Lovely football, and Sané! Well, a disappointing end to another promising Manchester City attack. But just look at the work here from Kevin De Bruyne. Looked like he was going to get a shot away. It's a lovely ball from Foden to pick out. Shuttled his man out of the way. Enrico sprawling. Here's Diaz again. Flag stays down. De Bruyne. Oh, headers wide. Phil Foden. Just inches away from doubling Manchester City's lead. Half-hearted appeals for offside here from one or two Fulham players. Oh, brilliant from Jesus! Well, did he get fingertips to that, Sergio Rico? Yes, he did. It's an excellent save at full stretch. But only by the skin of their teeth. Two late first-half chances for Phil Foden with a header. And then that shot from Gabriel Jesus. But Brahim Diaz will be claiming the only goal of the opening half. A deflected shot off Alexander. Manchester City are unbeaten in their last 12 meetings with Fulham, winning the last 6 in a row. It's a stout Fulham wall, and it will be a corner. De Bruyne. Well, we know how capable he is from that range, Kevin De Bruyne. But nicely by Fulham, it's Sessegnon. Excellent defending from Danilo. Had to touch. Easy take in the end for Sergio Rico. That separates the two teams in this Carabao Cup 4th round tie. Here is Diaz looking for his second on the night. Might get it. No. Worked the space well enough. But he favoured. Fosu-Mensah needs to be careful. Robbed here by Sané. He wouldn't have counted. Martin Atkinson has already whistled in favour of Fulham. He's given the free kick against Sané here. The judge to Leroy Sané into space. Jesus! And surely now Brahim Diaz gets his second goal on the night. When it looked like Jesus was going to be the goal scorer, he was denied by the post. And right on the spot was Brahim Diaz to double Manchester City's lead. And surely now Manchester City will see this through to a quarter-final place. And a step. Here is Vincent Kompany. Just over the head of Kompany. He's travelling at pace. Just trying that little Fosu-Mensah. Foden to Sané. And Jesus trying to poke in Manchester City's third, and to the relief of Fosu-Mensah. And Brahim Diaz, the 19-year-old Spaniard, is going to make way. Goal in either half, and a night to remember for the Spanish winger. Riyad Mahrez. That's an 18-year-old coming on to replace French under-16 to under-19 international. They nickname him here Mahrez. City looking to put the gloss on the evening now. And they do with Sané. What a good look at the target there, Leroy Sané. Foden doesn't look out of place at all at this level, does he? Phil Foden. Here's Sané again. Jesus with a shot charged down, still with the Brazilian. Off. Surprised they played the corner short. Zinchenko. They'll defend from about 25 metres from Fulham's goal. Useful ball in here. Kompany showing interest in it. And Diaz deflected and in. Well, Brahim Diaz will certainly be claiming it. His shot was on target, but it took a big deflection to wrong foot the goalkeeper, Sergio Rico. Great moment for the 19-year-old Spaniard. The tough luck here on Fulham. I think it would have been an easy set. Leroy Sané into space. Jesus! And surely now Brahim Diaz gets his second goal on the night. When it looked like Jesus was going to be the goal scorer, he was denied by the post. And right on the spot was Brahim Diaz to double Manchester City's lead. And surely now Manchester City will see this through to a quarter-final place. And a step.
You know you are not hard, I don't make a hot shot. Maybe you some trap hard, living like a rock star, living like a rock